Square Enix has recently announced that they will be making a Fullmetal Alchemist game for mobile devices, and that it is currently in development. Survivor is returning this fall, and CBS has announced the official premiere date for Season 41. CBS has announced the upcoming 41st season of Survivor will premiere Wednesday, September 22 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, PT. Survivor's premiere episode will be 2 hours long and followed by a 1-hour episode of Big Brother's currently airing season from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, PT. Related link. Survivor. Couples now. Who's still together? Which showmances split up? Photos. Survivor will then continue to air new episodes on Wednesday nights in its normal 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, PT timeslot beginning on September 29. Survivor will be celebrating 21 years on the air this fall, and the show's longtime host Jeff Probst teased in early June there will be new things going down next season. Jeff, 59, posted a video on Twitter at the time in which he recorded himself standing on a beach in Fiji, where Survivor was shooting season 41. I can't believe it's been 21 years since the series premiere of At Survivor CBS, Jeff tweeted. I wanted to find time today to recognize all the loyal fans for the continued support. We would not be going 21 years strong without you. Thank you. I can't wait for you to see S41 on at CBS in the fall. In the video, Jeff began, greetings from Fiji, where it is cold and rainy and windy and we are shooting Survivor. This announcement was one of a few different reveals that came with the Fullmetal Alchemist 20th anniversary, which also saw a reveal that the Fullmetal Alchemist creator, Hiromi Arakawa, is currently working on a brand new manga series. It is currently unknown whether it will be a sequel series to Fullmetal Alchemist, or even if it has any relation to the series at all, but since it came during the Fullmetal Alchemist 20th anniversary, I think that it's safe to assume that there's at least some correlation. In fact, we are just a few minutes away from shooting a challenge. I stepped away so I don't give anything away, he continued, because I wanted to be a part of celebrating that it was 21 years ago, May 31, 2000, that we premiered our first season, the first episode. Jeff went on to give longtime Survivor fans credit for the show's incredible success. It's crazy that we're back out here still shooting, Jeff acknowledged. Follow Reality TV World on the all-new Google News. Reality TV World is now available on the all-new Google News app and website. So, with the announcement of a brand new Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game, what exactly do we want to see from it? Keep in mind that none of this has been confirmed, and we really don't even know what genre the game will be, so we're just as in the dark as everyone else. The Elric Brothers. The entire Fullmetal Alchemist series revolves around the Elric Brothers, Edward and Alphonse, which means that there's absolutely no way that we can have a Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game and not have the duo involved in it somehow. Luckily, it looks like we won't have to worry about that, because the original voice actors for Ed and Al, Romy Park and Rai Kujimaya, respectively, have already begun recording voice lines for the game. Not only does this mean that the Elric Brothers will be involved in this project, but they will also have their own voice lines. This is definitely great news for fans of the Japanese sub, but for fans of the English dub, it looks like we'll probably just have to wait a little longer for any announcements of whether the English actors will be reprising their roles in any way. Honestly, I doubt it, but things could change. It's definitely surprising to see the original voice actors return for a Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game as well, since most of the time when a video game, especially a mobile one at that, is made, the original voice actors tend to be replaced, due to budget and/or scheduling. Microtransactions. Okay, I know I said this is what we want to see from the Fullmetal Alchemist game, but this is definitely something that I don't want to see. Click here to visit our Google News page, and then click follow to add us as a news source. We love it and it's directly because of you guys. Loyal Survivor fans who often become dedicated Survivor players, who hopefully go back to being loyal Survivor fans. For 21 years you've been with us, we appreciate it, the longtime host added. We love making this show, we're out here right now making more. So Survivor 41 will be the beginning of the third decade of Survivor, it premieres in September. Microtransactions have definitely become much more popular in the world of video games in the last few years, and while it's nice to see more games becoming free to play, the emphasis on purchasing in-game currency and microtransactions is becoming increasingly annoying and old.
With mobile games, these microtransactions typically come in the form of gacha style games that force you to purchase an X amount of in-game currency that will allow you to roll for a chance at a powerful character to utilize in your lineup in the game. This has been seen in games like Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle, Fire Emblem Heroes, and the increasingly popular Genshin Impact. I hope you like it. We're trying some new things, as always. You'll let us know. Related link. Big Brother, SHOWMANCES now. WHO is still together? Which couples have split up? Photos. Jeff went on to tease how the players were going to be exhausted after competing in the challenge and then vote somebody out. But that is the dream, and the dream is still alive 21 years later, Jeff concluded. Following a year-long delay due to the coronavirus pandemic, Jeff tweeted back in late March that production of the show's 41st season was about to commence soon in Fiji. I am thrilled to tell you all that at Survivor CBS is going back into production, and I will see you on the island for #Survivor41. At CBS, Jeff wrote on Twitter at the time. Along with his tweet, Jeff posted a video of himself and revealed, "Hey Survivor fans, I have some exciting news to share. Survivor is going back into production. These gacha games effectively force you to dump all of your money into a pay-to-win style gamble in the hope that you obtain a 5-star, Ultra Super Mega Infinity rare unit that allows you to basically just stomp through the rest of the game. Fiji has invited us back to their beautiful country to shoot Season 41. We have all of our COVID protocols in place so that everybody in Fiji will remain safe. All of our crew will be safe and, of course, our players will be safe." The host continued, "And I've got to tell you, I can't remember a time when I've been this pumped to shoot Survivor, and I'll tell you why. The past year has reminded me, and I hope it's reminded you, that you've got to live your life like it's one big, great adventure, and Survivor fulfills that. So I am thrilled to say I will see you on the island for Survivor 41. Let's do it," Jeff concluded. CBS first announced in March 2020 during the onset of coronavirus Survivor would be postponing the back-to-back production of its 41st and 42nd seasons that were originally scheduled to air in fall 2020 and spring 2021. Season 41 of Survivor was supposed to begin filming on March 24, 2020 in the Mamanuca Islands in Fiji. However, Jeff informed crew members at the time cameras would not start rolling until at least May 2020 due to COVID-19, according to Entertainment Weekly. Related link. The Amazing Race. Couples now. WHO is still together? WHO has split? Where are they now? Photos. Season 42 of Survivor was reportedly set to begin filming on May 24, a few weeks after Season 41 was scheduled to wrap production. When May 2020 rolled around, CBS announced that Season 41 of Survivor was slated to air in fall 2020 in its longtime Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, PT timeslot. However, Jeff admitted in July 2020 that producers still didn't have a plan in place. There are all kinds of things happening in the world right now. Certainly they impact the physical aspects of production. It would be absolutely fantastic if the Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game could just stay entirely away from this style of gameplay, just as far as possible. Shooting in a foreign country is exponentially more complicated, and we are still exploring them, Jeff explained to The Hollywood Reporter at the time. I'm on the phone every couple of days, either with the government of Fiji or with our executive teams that are in charge of logistics and planning. Unfortunately, I can easily see the game going this route, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't. Original story. While I don't really think that the Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game will include a very detailed story, if any, it would definitely be a welcome surprise to have its own original story set within the world of Amestris. We're continuing to lay out ideas. We don't have a plan yet. It's what we're spending all our time doing because it's not like we're going to Atlanta to shoot a show, he added. The Hollywood Reporter, however, pointed out to Jeff that Fiji had declared itself coronavirus-free. They've done an incredible job of controlling the virus. They've had a total of only 15 cases in their entire country, and they've had no active cases for months, Jeff said. They have figured out how to handle it, and they just want to ensure that when we come shoot there, we don't change that. It doesn't have to be a sequel, it doesn't even have to be canon, though it would be awesome if it was. Just give us some sort of core story to play through, and I'll be happy. Gameplay. If there's one thing that I really want more than anything else, other than no microtransactions, is for this game to have some actual gameplay.
Gacha gameplay revolves around the thrill of the pull, but that's generally about it. I want the Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game to have some sort of unique gameplay that gives players an actual reason to play it. I just really don't want it to end up being a turn-based tactile role-playing game. While we don't know anything about what the Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game will actually be, we do know that it will be coming to Android and iOS at some point in the, hopefully, near future. Previous article about the author Ben Hested. More from this author. Hi, I'm Ben and I love writing about video games, comics, anime, and all kinds of technology that I can get my hands on. I love sharing my opinions on all the new stuff, so follow me on Twitter for memes and stuff. We're working together with them, but they've been very production friendly in terms of wanting it to happen. But since Survivor's crew is comprised of people from all over the world, closed borders and travel bans amid COVID-19 prevented the show from being able to commence filming in Fiji, which has served as Survivor's filming location since season 33 in 2016. The start of production was therefore pushed back again until at least September of last year, and Survivor was ultimately pulled from the network's fall 2020 schedule. The reality series, which debuted in 2000, had previously aired 2 seasons per calendar year since 2001, and the 2020-2021 television season marked the first time in nearly 2 decades Survivor has not aired a fall or spring season on CBS. Related link. Survivor. Couples now. Who's still together? Which showmances split up? Photos. Survivor's most recent edition, Season 40 dubbed Survivor. Winners at War, aired its finale on May 13, 2020. Returning castaway Tony Vlachis became the franchise's second 2-time winner and walked away with the show's largest cash prize in history of $2 million. About the author. Elizabeth Kwiatkowski. Elizabeth Kwiatkowski is associate editor of Reality TV World and has been covering the reality TV genre for more than a decade. Survivor. Winners at War. Survivor showmance couples now. WHO is still together? Where are they now? More Survivor. Winners at War news. Get more Reality TV World. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook or add our RSS feed.